Hey adventurers, this is Jerry from AdventurousJeriLynn. Today I decided I want to do a how to use a portable fire pit. I bought this off of Amazon. It is only $17 and I wanted to have an alternate way to heat or cook if by chance we run out of propane or butane or anything like this. So let's open this up. I'm not going to do like a big fire. I just want to, what do you call it? Just to try it out. So it's made out of stainless steel. And it comes in this little handy dandy portable container. And let's see, make sure I got everything out of here. Okay. So it comes with 4 of these. Got the 4th one right here. And let's try to put this together. Now this is my first time ever using this. So you just put it inside according to the instructions. You got 4 of them to put in the bottom. Just push them in. Let's see if you see that. So far pretty easy. And then you just spread them out like that. Let's see, get that camera back a little bit. There you go. And then this is just an extension. Put these in. Whoop. Today in Indiana, it's only 11 degrees. It is freezing. Okay. So we have these, what looks like, I want to call them hooks. And then you spread it out. And you're supposed to pinch it. Well, my hands are frozen already. And you just push that inside. And I guess this is a 11-pound weight capacity. So then we'll do the same thing to the other 3 sides because we got the one done. Boy, that wind is really picking up. So far, so good. And one side left. You know, everything seems to be easy until you work in temps that are below freezing. Okay, so that looks pretty sturdy. Make sure they're all in, because I don't want it to collapse on me. Okay, so I have, how's that look? Can you see that pretty good? Move that away a little bit. And I have some wood. And I didn't want to do a lot because, again, I'm just testing this out. And what I've collected is, you know what, I think I'm still too close to the truck. Pull this out a little bit closer. Okay. All right, let's see that. Oh, now it's once it starts snowing. So I got some paper. You know what? I think I'm going to switch to the other side. I think that'll be easier. Yeah, that looks good. So I hope everybody's doing well. And what I collected was, you know how you have paper towels and toilet tissue? And then I put some, what is it, fabric softener sheets. So that could be something else easier to catch fire on. I got plenty of those. All right, and I'm gonna go get a match. So I'll be right back. I thought I had that. I had it in the bag, then it must have fell off. All right, we're gonna get this started. Let's see how that works. And the wood's been dried out, so hopefully it won't take too long to get started. You know, for $17, I'm pretty cheap. And you know, you never know if you're going to run out of butane. You never know if you're going to run out of propane. And I wanted something, an alternative, so we could cook and stay warm. God forbid if something would happen and we needed to stay warm. Of course, this couldn't have worked better because, you know, this is real life. Like, well, this could really happen. You could be out in the snow and stranded. So far so good. We just need this fire to get started. I did try the butane stove from Coleman, and I have to say I was pretty impressed with that. But the only bad thing with that butane stove, you can't use it below 32 degrees. And the thing is, you know, it's 11 here today in Indiana. So that's not really going to work. Well, that fire sure does feel good. And again, I didn't want to use a lot of wood. I'm just testing this out. And it says that it could use up to 11 pounds it could hold. Now at this point, looks like this is doing good. I'm going to put my gloves on now because, like I said, it's only 11 degrees out. And this mesh right here, the base of this portable fire pit, it's made out of stainless steel. It's looking pretty good. I got a stick right over here I'm gonna go get. Always always have a stick. That way you can move your fire around. This is pretty awesome. And I don't want the papers to fly away. So I'm just going to try to hold that down. If this is going to work, I'm going to say this is the best $17 I spent on something that could be a life-saving if you are out in the cold, you need to stay warm, you need to eat. It all came in this little bitty box. And you saw how easy it was for me to put it together. Something so peaceful about having a fire, so relaxing. And you know, with so many fire bans, you know, you're not getting a pit all messed up, you know, dirty. You know, once this cools off, you know, I could take it right over there in the snow and let it sit off and cool before I put it back in this carry case. I don't know if you can hear that. Here's some Canadian geese in the background. Or Canada geese, they say. It's not Canadian. They said the proper way to say it is Canada geese, not Canadian. So I want to make sure that this keeps going. So I have more. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. I'm trying to get this one over here lit pretty good. And what I did was I used 2 toilet tissues, one inside, one outside. If you would have saw on that one, that was a candy box that I hid inside there. Like, I don't always have to throw away my wrappers. I could burn them. It's out of cardboard. trying to get this side going. What do you think so far? Not too shabby. So if I was a betting person, I'd say this is definitely worth its weight of $17 for this purchase, buying this on Amazon. You know, the backyard has a lot of snow. And I was going to go out there and shovel and have a little space to make the fire. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do it right out here in the driveway. I don't feel like shoveling. Not in 11 degrees. Oops. Try to turn this. I love the crackling of wood. It's so calming. This middle piece seems to really be burning good. I'm trying to get this other piece going. Here we go. You know, I went to the gas station and they wanted like $5.99 for a bundle of wood. And my youngest daughter and her fiance just got a house, and they already had wood because they have a fireplace in their living room. And, you know, I was just saying, yeah, we got to stop and get some firewood, because all my firewood in the backyard, I didn't take none out to let it dry out from all the snow we had. And they had this inside the house drying out. And I said, can I have those 4 pieces? And she said, sure. Because they had a hole along their fence line like I do in the backyard. But theirs wasn't snow covered. Mine's snow covered. But, you know, just for purposes of, you know, this video, I wanted to test this out and see, you know how you see these videos and they're like, oh yeah, this video, it will demonstrate that this XYZ. And I'm like, wait a minute. You say it works. But, you know, sometimes something may be too good to be true. So I wanted to test it out. And I am pleasantly surprised. The only thing that's cold on me right now is my backside. Because my front, my legs, my toes, my face, it's all toasty and warm. It's just the my back where there's no heat at. And I'm not going to put that on camera. You don't want to see all that. Me putting my butt on the camera just to stay warm. Just for the sake of the video. I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't do that. That's probably a whole nother video. I'm trying to pull down my... because I'm dressed in layers here. Then, of course, I'll go in the house, and then the hubby will say, "You smell like wood. You smell like fire." I was like, yes. Other than bacon, this is one of the best smells. Don't you think? I mean, I think so. Let's see. Get a little closer. Looking pretty good. You know, you can't rule out having that cardboard inside of your toilet tissue as a starter, and your paper towel roll, the cardboard inside as a starter, because, man, that really got this going. And it helped too that this wood was dry. You know. I should probably put this one under here. What do you think? If I lift this up a little bit. That way you can get some, you know, some air through there. For it to be 11 degrees, I am quite warm. Again, my backside is like freezing, but my legs and my knee, oh boy, they're toasty and warm. I got my dad's favorite gloves on. Yeah, this is burning quite well. They said we're supposed to get like 1 to 2 inches of snow. But me, I'm ready for spring. You know, it's funny, the other day I had posted on one of my social medias, and I said, Google must be reading my mind, because for some reason there's pictures of Key West, like, come to Key West, something Key West. I'm like, you know what? I think Google's reading my mind. It wants me to go to Key West. Like, I wouldn't mind going there and hanging out, going to Key West until it's 65 degrees here in Indiana. You know, that would be pretty awesome. I'll put that back up here. See, the only thing is missing is a nice, if I would have like got my knife and like cut this down real thin and put a hot dog on the end and then there, or I could have cut it down real thin and then put a marshmallow and had weenies or s'mores. But I wasn't really thinking about food in 11 degrees. I just wanted to test out this portable fire pit. Ooh, I may have to get back a bit. I'm going to turn to the side so I get this side warm. Yeah, I'd say that's burning quite good. Have you guys ever bought one of these? Have you even thought about, am I the only strange person thinking about a fire? Because, you know, a house can be all nice and toasty and warm, but my cargo trailer, you know, especially if I been in it all day, I sure wouldn't mind going out and having a nice fire. This is off the ground. It's real, you know, you don't have to worry about the ground being cold. You're getting air underneath here, which is making the fire go faster, better, I think. So, you know, there's some pointers. No, I mean, there's some, well, not pointers. There's some pluses to having this off the ground. And again, when it's all done, I could just throw this stainless steel mesh top out in the snow and let it cool down along with the stainless steel poles, and before you know it, it'll be cold, and then I can pack it away in its handy dandy little carrying case. Got a little handle and everything. So I'm really digging this. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell notification so when I have new videos that I drop on Monday, you won't miss anything. Come on and subscribe and be part of the AdventurousJeriLynn family. You know you want to, right? You should put in the comments below, tell me how many videos have you watched of mine so far. This video would be either 118 or 119, depending on which video I decide to go first. Because I got a couple that's already made. I just haven't decided which order I want to release first. Turn it this way so this side of the leg could get warm. But I got over 100 plus videos. Next month in March of 2021 will be my 2-year mark here on YouTube, which is pretty awesome because I don't know where these 2 years came from. It just flew by. Just flew by. Let's see. You see that? Looks like it did like a little stain right here where the wood got hot. But I mean, I think that that's just normal. All the ash seems to be, you know, there's not much ash down there on the ground. The hubby thought I was nuts having something. He's like, you know, I don't know. Most of these fire pits that are like $100+. Well, this again can fit because you know we're limited on space in the cargo trailer. But look how small this is. Let me set it back a little bit. Look how small that is. All this fit inside here. If you had a regular fire pit, it's not foldable. It's not collapsible. You know, yeah, it may be portable, but if you got this big 30-inch round fire pit, where am I going to put that in a cargo trailer? I'm going to have a little difficult time with that. Boy, that's smoking really good. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I'm going to say thumbs up on this. I'll put the name in the description. And this is something to think about. Again, if you can't just have, well, at least the way I think, I just don't want one heat source, one cooking source. I have propane, I have a fire pit, portable fire pit, and I have a butane stove. I have 3 different ways, if we need to stay warm and to cook. And I'd say that's pretty good. So, all right. You guys take care. I love you, family. Again, hit that like button, like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell your family, tell your friends to come on over to AdventurousJeriLynn. And we'll see you later. We'll see you out on the open road. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.